Y'all know one of the best things that I like about how the guys were back in the 1950s, besides segregation, besides racism, besides all that bullshit. The one thing that I like was that these dudes, these men, they had an aura that was GOAT type. Playboy, making money, dancing, music, acting, swag, the dressing with the vintage aesthetic. My boy Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra is considered one of the GOATs. Rest in peace. He's considered one of the GOATs next to Elvis, Michael Jackson. Like, he pioneered love music. You know what I'm saying? Even his daughter. And his daughter's a baddie too. Nancy, she's a baddie. He's a GOAT. He's a legend. He married baddies. Ava Gardner, she's a baddie. He married baddies. He's a playboy at that vintage time. He's like what rappers try to emulate right now in the 2020s and the 2010s. Even since the 90s, you know, since Luke, since 2 Live Crew, Playboy Cardi's album cover. Frank Sinatra did it back in the 30s, back in the 40s. I even saw pictures of him in boxing too. I saw a lot. I heard that he was hanging around with the mafia. Every picture I find of him is with, every picture I see of him with girls, the girls is worshiping him. Just like how they did Michael Jackson, just like how they did Elvis. He was doing it since the 1930s, 1940s. He was in movies. He's a GOAT. He has such heavy aura that I mess with. He was doing the rapping, hip-hop type stuff. Even Bee Gees are doing it. I saw some hard pictures of Bee Gees, you know, with their fine wives back in the 60s. He was doing it since the 40s. A lot of men was doing it since the 40s. A lot of men was hanging out with fine women, being a playboy, having other fine women, fine models, girls who will sell themselves to them, girls crying, screaming. They don't see nothing like it. I can only imagine that type of society mixed with this type of society right now to this day. He's a legend. I mess with his aura. You know what I'm saying? He was born over 100 years ago. Heavy, high album sales. He's just a playboy. He's a playboy. You know what I'm saying? Girls is worshiping him. I already know his body count. Crazy. But what I like is he did what hip-hop rappers try to do. He did it then. He did it during segregation. He did it during the Great Depression era, 1930s, 1940s, World War II. Like, he's a legend. That's all I gotta say, though. He had crazy, heavy playboy aesthetic. Crazy. That shit tough. Doing it before hip-hop. People looking up to him. People not realizing that he kind of started the trend. I know people look to Michael. I know people look to Prince. But that aesthetic where a popular, powerful man is around with mad women and mad women that worship them, mad women that sell themselves to him. He was doing this since the 30s. He was doing this since the 40s. He got swag. Hanging out with Marilyn Monroe, hanging out with all these powerful people. Powerful people selling, like, yo, making mad money. It's not even about the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the money. I'm talking about the swag. 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, the pictures. You know how many pictures I found of him hanging out with women? Just pure bad women? Like, yo, literal legend. I can't even, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of fanboying out because that's my guy. Don't forget, Frank Sinatra was one of the first people to find out how to take a selfie for the first time. All the way back during the Great Depression. All the way back in the 1930s. He did it. Now, I know every celebrity got like a dark history with them. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the fun images that's to the front. What do you see to the front? That's what I'm talking about. That's what catches my attention. Hanging around with the mafia in the 1930s? You know, the boys with the Tommy guns, the boys with the big suits, trench coats, making money. Criminals got bounties on their heads. I heard he was hanging around with that. I heard his hands was dabbling that. So you got girls who are worshiping you. You could sing, you could act, and you dealing with some hood nigga. Yo, what? Yeah, you telling me that shit ain't tough? And I also heard that he may have also been bi-curious or gay. I'm not sure. I didn't look deeper into that. What I noticed was like a lot of men in Hollywood around that time, a lot of men from the 1940s, 1950s were bisexual. Everything that's happening now has been happening for decades. Like, even down to the men that used to fiend, like, you know, the men that used to lust over Marilyn Monroe, like, lusting over women, worship, like, these niggas used to, like, it was scary. Like, I'm even scared as a man. I'm terrified for Marilyn. Rest in peace to that baddie. She's beautiful. I feel so bad for her. But I just wanted to mention that, like, a lot of stuff that's going on now has been happening for decades, just behind closed doors. Like, these men used to, like, tackle Marilyn. Like she was in hell itself. Like she was around demons and Satan. It was crazy. But yeah, like he was with the mafia. You know how many hard pictures I saw of Frank, and I didn't even know it was Frank at the time. And then when I found out it was Frank, I found more hard pictures from him. I was like, what? This is my guy. I had to post it on Twitter. I started making it the thumbnails, profile pics. I got it saved in my Pinterest because I got a Pinterest board of all like 1950s stuff of like my favorites, like pictures and baddest women and times and aesthetics and hardest pictures and coldest, toughest stuff. You know what I'm saying? I saw more and more pictures of him doing just around mad girls, just mad girls, just women. I'm like, yo, he's a legend. Put the music to the side. Yes, the music is fire, but this is important to me. And then yes, the music is good because the music is good too. The music is added, and he could sing. You know what I'm saying? He could sing. He was singing since the 30s through the 70s. He got hits. He got greatest hits that you heard in movies. Yeah, you know who this is. He's considered one of the greatest of all time, next to Prince, Michael Jackson, one of the most recognizable faces of the 20th century.